Hey everybody, welcome back to Medieval 2 Total War Kingdoms. We're playing Norway, and yeah, we're just gonna finish
Get
up some
marching!
business. So, we just used this army. It was okay, kind of annoying, really slow pace. If they take this back, then we'll attack them, but I don't think I'm actually gonna attack them here. Same story here. Even though
Your
these
will
guys aren't
shall
actually
be
doing that
obeyed.
bad for themselves, I'd rather just wait until they decide to take over the city to attack them back instead.
I will make them fear you.
So what we are trying to do
We shall not
is
relent, ever.
take Trim.
An order. We march.
I would like to do that.
Move
So
out.
let's end our turn. And yeah, I think we've pretty much annihilated their economy.
Your will shall be obeyed.
Trim's dead.
We march to our enemy's doom.
So we have everything
Their
except for
fate
Dublin.
is sealed, my lord. They
So
are
we can
deceived.
kind of continue with all these
They
big
deserve
battles.
nothing less than
You know, there's
death.
actually an army we haven't
An
used
order.
yet, and I really want to
shall
use
not
them.
relent,
So,
ever. Leave your mercy behind, men. We shall show them none.
well,
Orders, my king. We shall not
what are you
relent.
doing?
I will make them fear you.
Alright, let's move him here. Let's move him here.
Your will shall
Alright, here
be
we
obeyed.
go. I've been wanting to use this
March
army.
to our enemy's doom.
Let's do this.
If the enemy show you mercy in battle,
Oh, this is gonna be great. Okay. So, what we're gonna do here is shoot them. That's pretty much our only objective. Let's see here. So let's set up our firing line. So, last battle that we just did, we were shooting them, but we were using handgunners. This battle, we don't have handgunners. We have much, much better units. The only problem is we really don't have a lot of other stuff to back them up with. So we'll throw all of our cavalry in the back, and I think we're going to make the longest... Let's do every other line. We're going to make an extremely long line of infantry, as long as we can stretch them out. We can actually stretch them out pretty wide. So we're going to do something like this.
units march.
And that's it.
Units. Units.
So let's group them together, and let's move them up. And then we'll just have our knights follow. So, I don't know if we're going to have longer range than their shooting guys, but this should be interesting. Or it won't be, and you'll all be disappointed. So it's either going to be really interesting or it's going to be really boring. Yeah. Oh, these are just javelin guys, so not as annoying. So yeah, we need to move up and shoot these guys, but I don't know if we have longer range than they do. So let's just move up, get in position. Man, if we had longer range than them, that would be so good. So I'm actually gonna let's see here. Let's unpause, please. Thank you. Let's group these guys in pairs. That way I can keep their natural thickness of their lines. Without changing it too much. Because I'm assuming that since they come, you know, in this formation, this is the best formation for them to shoot in. You know, the game wasn't really developed as a shooter, a line shooter like Empire and Napoleon was. So I just have always felt that the lines that they get into are a bit, like, awkward looking. So let's... Please tell me these are missile cavalry. They are, okay. Looks like they're moving up towards us, which is great. Are we firing yet? We are. Okay. Let's move our cavalry up. Kind of like this. Okay, sweet. Oh, and they're moving. So there's our first volley. It killed none? It killed 5. There's another volley. Huh. Not impressed. They are running though. Okay, so now we need to like redo our lines because for some reason I'm so confused as to why they did this. Okay. Well, we don't need to like invent the wheel here. Yeah, let's see if this stops them from that weird formation stuff. Which, admittedly, they might need to do that just to fire in the first place. I hate that they decided to use purple in the winter, because it's still, like, harder to see. Like, they should have done... Oh, I don't know. I don't know what color they were supposed to use, but purple is so hard to see. Lime green. Lime green. Yeah, see? They already had lime green in their palette, and they chose not to use it. Okay. So we are going to have these guys go like this, and these guys are going to go like this, and these guys are going to go like that. We have artillery. We have cavalry in the middle. Okay. So we're still too... They keep on running away from us. We probably smell, I guess. So we'll move these guys up here. And we'll move these guys right here. And these guys are all firing at presumably some... yeah. Horse boys coming in. Fire! Yep, and they're doing alright. Not quite as deadly as a volley of Sherwood archers. But it does cause them to run. That's for certain. There's an effect on the morale. Okay, so we'll just keep on moving up our lines, Empire style. Kinda wanna play Empire next. So, let's see. These guys up, and we'll just keep on moving up until they actually decide to engage us, which I think is now. The future is now, and they have chosen to engage. So these guys are kind of haphazard. We'll let them sit up like that for a little bit. But are we engaging yet? These guys are. Alright, they're moving up. They're moving up to engage us. That's great. With ranged units, right? Yep. Sweet. Excellent, excellent. Oh, they do go to the back, and then they fire. Not quite as neat as firing and then kneeling. But I think that's pretty hard to do when you're reloading a muzzle loader. I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure it's possible. I'm almost positive it's possible. Muzzle loaders are pretty cool. I mean, I can't believe how long muzzle loaders were used before they invented like a cartridge system. And then, you know, 1800 show up. You know, right around the American Civil War, they were just inventing all kinds of new guns. The trapdoor rifles and, well, actually, there was a bunch of different breech-loaded weapons. Springfield did the trapdoor, which was okay, and then there was... What were the other breech loaders? There was the trap door and the I can't think of the names. So the trapdoor one. Anyway, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and talk about muzzle-loaded, or these aren't muzzle-loaded weapons, but like some of the first cartridge weapons. They're all pretty interesting. Maybe that's a topic for like Empire. I would love to own some of those old firearms. Probably, I think I would get maybe not a trapdoor, but one of the other breech-loaded weapons. That seems pretty cool.